Hey, what up, YouTube? Boy Chaos. Just want to show you this war against Doom Shrooms. Yes, it's in the level 11 clan. Yes, we did take the victory. Yes, I did not attack with my own account. Our leader asked me if he could attack. I said yes. I said, go ahead. Not that I didn't feel confident. He just wanted to attack for me, and I said, yes, go ahead. I'm pretty sure there would be no problem. As we can see, he takes out the CC with just one loons. He uses that quick to take out two air defenses, which is very shabby, by the way. He deploys an archer at 12. Look how sneaky that is. Sneaky, sneaky Dickens. He uses two baby drags to take up that baby dragon CC. Surprisingly, that one baby drag took out almost both of them. It took two baby drags, raged, non-raged, to take out one baby dragon CC. As we can see at this point, he deploys two loons to just funnel a little bit with those baby drags. And at this point, he's going to go for a sure 1-star, at least. Why? Because this is a Town Hall 10. You don't go for a 2-star because most of the time you'll fail on it. Especially being the kind of base where the Town Hall is placed. As we can see at this point, he's already got almost 42%. That hound popped a little early. Thought the moon's backing it up, but it's alright. Baby drag isn't going to work here. You still got one baby dragon left. A couple of archers. That second baby dragon left. Well, it's down now, but he had one left. So far he's got 51%. He had one baby drag left. Now he's going to deploy two loons. And then it gets roasted by the Inferno Tower. Wow. At this point, you don't have very many options. So he decides to drop the two balloons at 9 o'clock. King, Queen. The wall breaker was a little fail. I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting that. He rages the BK. They go straight after that archer tower, which ends up taking out the other half of the CC. At this point, it's just the queen. He uses the ability. The queen's at full health, which is good because it ends up making the queen go towards the side of the Infernal Tower. I don't recall if it takes out the Infernal Tower or not. I think it does. There it is. Infernal Tower's down. And that is the end of the raid. It pretty much took to the end of the raid, I think. And that was our leader attacking. Big Manny. Props. The Savage. Manny the Savage. 8.7. And guess who's on hit number 2? Yes, if you guessed Fuji, you got that right. So yet again, with that fresh hit Fuji, he takes the AD closest out to the queen. Why? Because of this. Look at that. Queen's almost at half health. That's a level 21 queen. He deploys two separate sets of loons for the simple fact that he wanted to drag the CC out. In this case, it did not happen. Oh, it did, but just the loon was pushed out a little bit. I think it took out a fourth of the CC, not all of it. Because the baby drag is 10, the wizard is 4. So as we can obviously see, there was still more CC to be taken out. Fuji being Fuji, he just becomes a savage and takes out the king with his queen, rages her up. Takes up that cannon. And now the rest of the CC. He deploys his first hound and sets of balloons. Well, all of his hounds. around what seems to be 7 o'clock. He uses his first rage on the air defense. We see that Hound pop. He deploys his second to last Hound on the third air defense, closest to the top. Here we can just see that the balloons are just buying their way in little by little. He drops a rage right on top of that air defense, hoping to move balloons a little bit quicker. As we can see, he saved himself one balloon to back end it. There it is. At this point, all he has left to do is drop that haste, but he could pretty much swag that haste because that Hound is tanking for the expo very well. At this point, we can see it's just clean up. Nice attack, Fuji. He did have a healthy setup of balloons left over. If I'm not mistaken, it was about 7 or 8. And then there you can see just a pack of lava pups just getting wrecked. Nice job, Fuji. Great hit. And we go on to Warpath, being hit by, once again, Mr. Fuji. Yet again, like the last raid, he hits the air defense closest to the queen. This time it didn't work as well as we thought it would, but he pulls the 3, as we can see. That seems to be that he used only one rune that time, and he still was able to get the pull. As we can see from the last raid, it wasn't the whole pull, but it worked. Let's fast forward a bit. We all know that Fuji gets 3s constantly. At this point, he deploys his Hound CC with that air defense around 4 o'clock. Deploys Rage right away to get him to that Tesla core and that expose. We can see from here that both Hounds have, all 4 Hounds that he had have popped. He back ends the balloons. I'm guessing he forgot about his Queen's ability with the rest of the CC, but it didn't really matter. I mean, Fuji had more than enough troops to clean his base up, and we obviously saw it was a 3, and there you can see that Fuji with that fresh hit, he kept on top. Well done, Fuji. He really pulled through this war. And we go to our second in command, Ninja. I don't recall if this was a fresh hit or not, but we do see that it is a 3, so there is no point of saying, hey, it wasn't a 3. We all saw it. As we can see, Ninja tries doing the zap quick as well on the Queen. Doesn't get to lower a little bit of health on it, which is well done. There we can see he pulls the AQ ability to take up the enemy Queen. He deploys the Hound CC, Army Count CC, throws down a little wave of runes. There's one thing that I've never got about Ninja, and it's why he chooses to deploy his runes in 2 sections. But I mean, hey, I'm not gonna question him. What he does is what Ninja does. At this point, we can see that more than 45% of the base has been destroyed. There's cleanup troops. That Queen is still up. By the way, props Ninja on that level 21 Queen. I'm catching up to chaos. I gotta speed it up. We can see that the last defensive structures were a wizard tower and an archer tower. From this point is just cleanup. I like that cleanup from top to bottom though. It's pretty shabby. Nice done, Ninja. And there we see it's a 3. Well done, Ninja. Ninja's a bully. This was my hit. It was a cleanup. I'm not gonna say who attacked it first, but they did a good scout. Let's just put it that way. I zap quaked the closest AD to the queen, hoping it would lower her health a little bit more. Didn't work out that way. Oh well. It is what it is. I pulled most of the CC with that 4 goon drop. I dragged the CC to the side. Let's just speed it up for the sake of time. I deploy 5 archers to help with the CC destruction. At this point, I've deployed both of my hounds. One is already popped. That rage spell was a little premeditated. I started to freak a little. But in the end, we do see that it does pay off, which is good. There we see the minions being deployed. Because I mean, I'm done with my loons. I started on my minions to get the cleanup started. At this point, the only structured defense was left with a wizard tower and a cannon. We can see that there is a big puddle of pups already on the town hall, which is very good in my opinion. Those 2 valks are going back towards the king, and the king at this point, he was just supposed to be used as cleanup. At that point, I had timed the ability very specifically, because you guys know that one swipe of that max Valkyrie will take out at least 4 barbarians. Given the fact that I didn't have a lot of cleanup troops, I decided to time it very well. It was very close. It took out at least 4 barbarians with that swing. Now at this point I was a little nervous, and I said, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got 10 seconds left and I don't think they're gonna make it. Little did I know, clutch minions and pups. Clutch minions and pups. And there it is. Your boy Chaos with that 3-star. Here we see our member again, Jeff. On this, Shadow Step didn't come through, unfortunately. He was a little late on his heals, which I will not show because we don't need to embarrass Shadow. He deploys the CC, which contains a P.E.K.K.A. and a giant. He uses poison to take care of the enemy CC. He deploys wizards. At this point we see he uses a haste to just speed things up a little bit. He still has a P.E.K.K.A. and a bunch of level 4 belts. There we can see that the P.E.K.K.A. he used that P.E.K.K.A. for cleanup, which is very, how can I say, not cliche, it's like shabby. Because you obviously know that P.E.K.K.A. is not going to receive a lot of damage. And it is clearing up a bunch of taking space to get their troops behind so they can go back and just take out the rest of the defenses. There we can see that P.E.K.K.A. is barely at half health. And those cannons and mortar have no idea what's coming for them. Well done. Nice hit, Jeff. Keep it up, bro. This is one of our newest members, Zodiac. I'm going to show one of his hits. Obviously, he's a Town Hall 8 because of the level 2 drags and that extra spell. There we can see the Dragon Master deploys his dragons surgically enough to where they hit both dragons and not both of them get taken out at the same time. One tanks for the other and vice versa. At that point, he's just creating a nice funnel for him. I'm pretty sure he's saving that rage for when the dragons are on top of both air defenses. Oh, he's really cold blooded on deploying the CC. I would have deployed my CC first on the dragons due to the fact that my loons take a little bit more to get there than the dragons do. But hey, the Dragon Master attacks how the Dragon Master wants. I'm guessing he uses his king for cleanup. Because at this point, more than 75% of the base is gone. Yep, there it is. The king for cleanup. I believe he's lost about 1 or 2 dragons at most. Well done, Dragon Master. Well done. Let's speed it up because we all know it's a cleanup. And there it is. It's 3-star from Zodiac. And Shadow Step with Control. I usually don't show these kind of videos, but we did get a little cocky. There you can see Shadow Step is like the Joker in the clan. He just likes to troll, make fun of people. But he does it all in a good way. He doesn't do it in a douche way. He said he did some artwork. Oh, there it is. There's that artwork from Shadow Step. Well done. What a troll master. And there it is. That was our... I believe that was our first war against the level 11 clan. Let me just check. I am not sure. Level 10. Yep. I don't want to check any further. I'm just got lazy. And I believe that was our first war against the level 11 clan. For those who would like to be in war or are considering to be in war and just want to have fun, we've created, as you guys can see, a feeder for Prodigy X called Young Prodigy. Here we have all those people that want to be in war but are so advanced that just want to hang, chill, or just push. As you guys can see, there's the clan description. Oh, sorry about that. The clan description, the hashtag for the clan. If you guys are more than welcome to join. If you guys want to be in war in this clan, you either opt in war or you don't. That's how you get in war. It's that simple. Big Manny is still a co-leader then. A leader there for Young Prodigy is Ben. He said he wanted to help out a little bit more, so this was his opportunity. And there it is. Thanks a lot for tuning in, YouTube. Just another war recap from Prodigy X. Chaos out.